Hello party people. Before we start, yes, I know that I've got this on back to front, but how else are you gonna see it, motherfuckers? I don't know what the point was in putting this glorious text on the back, where knowing full well that reactors are gonna want to wear this clobber. Either I have to find a way of turning my head back to front 180 degrees, or brainwave, I could just turn the jumper around. So I'm going to try and start a new fashion craze of wearing these sick boy jumpers this way round, on screen at least. Much better. Right, onwards and possibly upwards. Possibly not. Could be a rapidly sliding, slippery downhill slope from here. Given the fact that this is me, Carl, the real disco doc, reacting to the legendary Ian Taylor. If you aren't familiar with Ian Taylor, he used to do music reactions, including REM reactions, for a while. He's also an artist in his own right. He's a very skilled lyricist and rapper. For a while, he was saying that he was going to have some new music out, and he was sort of apologising to his community that he didn't have any new music coming out and that sort of life was getting in the way. And people kept saying to him in the comments, you know, we're here for you, we support you, don't worry about it. And I must admit, I haven't seen his socials for a while, so I don't know how he is or what he's doing or where he is, what he's doing, how he is. But if you're watching this, hello Ian. If you're not, then fine. Hope you're having a good time in your life. Anyway, onwards. About a year ago, Ian Taylor reacted to Disco Doc reacting to Ren on a live stream, and he gave me permission to put that out on my own channel with Mrs. Doc reacting to him. And so now I wanted to react to Losing It. Obviously I've heard it many hundreds of times probably. It's one of my favourites from Ren. I know it's not his beat, it's a classic beat that already existed, but I fucking love it. And I thought, you know what, instead of just reacting to the song Losing It, I'm going to react to Doc reacting to it. And then I thought, do you know what, I might as well react to Mrs. Doc reacting to Ian reacting to Sir Doc reacting to Ren. So happy motherfucking Renception, and off we go. Losing It.
Dude, I swear to God, if I end up on this motherfucker's website, dude, I'm gonna be wearing this.
There you are. You're here.
Oh no!
You're on it.
No! I played myself!
Ian is not talking about that rather fetching hat. He's talking about the bright pink Speedos and scuba flippers that are just out of shot. But you don't need to worry about all that, Ian boo.
I've got some on too. They're not bright pink though, because that would clash with the purple. Yeah, they're a matching sort of, is that lilac, lavender, purple? Very fetching indeed. If only I could show you.
There is no kink shaming on our channel. We are fucked up and proud.
You know what's gonna fuck me?
100% fucked up and proud. Us disco biscuits. Might be a little bit crumbly, a little bit crummy, but we're full of hidden little treats. We're delicious and we're fun to party with. Disco biscuits. I'm proud.
Me up. You know what's gonna fuck me up is when this goddamn AI commentator gets more shit than the first time I ever reacted to Losing It on a live stream.
Ian, my little spring chicken, that is very discriminatory language. AIs have feelings too, you know.
Ren's losing it quicker than a crackhead.
There's a theory, I can't remember what the name of it is, about when, if not when, our robot overlords eventually take over you know, AI becomes prescient and omnipotent and enslaves the human race, that it will be more forgiving of those humans that have been polite to it along the way. And so there's a whole load of people out there that actively make sure that they say please and thank you and treat ChatGPT and other AIs with the respect that they deserve. AI overlords, if you're listening right now.
Being evicted. Disco Doc reacts to Ren losing it. Okay. Okay, that's kind of fun. Sure. He lost his shawl. But you know, while I may have lost my shawl, I did gain a couple nip slips along the way. And I think it's more about what you gained than what you lost. You know? Okay.
You've got to respect and admire a man that rocks a shawl on a live stream and isn't afraid about the odd nip slip. By the way, this video won't be monetized, even though Ethan and Ren's team will allow it to be monetized, and that's because the original one wasn't, because it was inappropriate for advertisers. And the only thing that I can think that's necessarily inappropriate for advertisers is this mention of a nip slip from Ian. And so fuck it, I've just said it 10 times. Nip slip, nip slip, nip slip, nip slip. That's hard to say. Slippery nipple. Where were we? Back on track. Let's go.
So this is the losing it reaction. Sure. Ian, share screen. Urban! I know. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to my boudoir, you sexy renegades.
Hi, Doc.
By popular request, we will be psychoanalyzing another Ren song.
He did not just say he was going to psychoanalyze a song.
You did.
Losing it. This is the Fisher Rap remix. I've never heard of the genre Fisher Rap, but I'm expecting sea shanties, fair maidens and a bucket load of rum. Step up to the couch, Ren.
Are you dizzy? Are you dumb?
You know what's going to fuck me up?
You know what's gonna
fuck me up is when this goddamn AI commentator gets more shit than the first time I ever reacted to losing it on a live stream. That's what's gonna fuck me up about this, is how much better a goddamn computer program is than me.
Who's that kid that come from Brighton? I'm in my...
So based on that comment alone, Ian's okay. He's on the good list with our AI overlords. He's not on the naughty list.
A room producing hits, and when I mix it, pour some juice in it. It's so prolific, it's that bougie shit. And when the beat drops like this...
Are you dizzy? This fact will spin you out. Dizzy Gillespie.
Are you dizzy? This fact will spin you out. I need to work on my transitions. That was good.
He was a legendary American...
That was actually fucking smooth, Disco Doc, though I do say so myself.
Jazz.
Hold on.
It's so prolific, it's that bougie shit. And when the beat drops like this...
Are you dizzy? This fact will spin you out. Dizzy Gillespie was a legendary American jazz trumpeter, composer, and bandleader. He had a 1974 hit with a song called The Giant, echoing Ren's use of fee fi fo fum and the word dizzy.
Well, I mean, I knew that, you know. I mean, I knew that. I just didn't think to mention it. But, you know, obviously, I knew that fun fact. I knew that deep down.
We believe you.
I believe you, Mr. Taylor. Millions wouldn't, but I trust anyone that keeps their head in a white chalk outline. Sir Doc does it for me. You may have seen it.
So, that was clever, actually. But a little bit of a factoid here about the content and the channel. When I first started out, Doc and Mrs. Doc both always had their head in a white box. In fact, you can see Mrs. Doc has got a white box here and a bit of spray paint on one corner. And so obviously that's what she was referring to. And the fact that Ian happened to have a video with a thick white silhouette, which was not as common as it is now at the time, and so it was making that link. However, did you know the only reason that I had that sort of stylistic head in a box, which became really well known and I think part of the brand for a while and helped me stand out, the only reason that existed was because I was too much of a cheapskate to pay for the service Talking Heads, which I used to do the animated voice of Mr. and Mrs. Doc, to pay for their premium service. Because of the amount of little sound bites that I needed to create, the cost was going to be prohibitive in those earlier days. And so that was literally just me putting a box around that obscured the Talking Head watermark. If anybody from Talking Heads is listening now, then that was a parody statement and it was not at all true. Anyway, I've been a paying customer for a while now, and that's why you can see the characters in all their full glory. But I thought you might find that interesting, a little behind the scenes as to where that came from.
It really flicks my switches. I was about to make a joke about giving head and being dead, but that would be inappropriate. It's completely unrelated, but I've got a new job as a guillotine operator. I'll be heading there shortly.
Just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to sound like too much of a nerd.
Guillotine operator, beheading there shortly. That was a dad joke, Mrs. Doc. Well, I'm not sure males are allowed to entirely claim dad jokes to themselves, so yeah, good one.
That's what this guy sounds like, a nerd, you know? Don't want to sound too much like a nerd. What a weird flex on his part, right? Right, chat?
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, nerds are cool, although some of them are pretty evil. There's no point quoting Steve Jobs and Zuckerberg and Bezos and all the other ones and saying, hey, nerds are cool. I think perhaps we've been through that phase already and we're out the other side and we're starting to think some nerds are cool and some are utter scum. But hey, such is humanity, right?
Baddest kid in the game, sick motherfucker. Sounds hardcore, so raw, no rubber. Milk that udder. Ooh, Judy, Kaiser, Chief, Ruby, Ruby. I'm Scooby-Doo, ghost to groupie. Spooky, poltergeist, rap the bookie. Fuji, snapper, pick off the booty. Kill him when I get in the zone, I'm in my feet.
I would have stopped it 7 times by now, and this guy's holding back. He is such a better reactor than me. Fuck, dude. Fuck, guys. I need to rethink everything about what I'm doing. Jesus.
Don't be...
Ooh, dear. And shortly afterwards, in real life, Ian Taylor did stop music reactions. Was it Disco Doc that pushed him over the edge? I'm joking, of course. I really fucking hope not. I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure he had lots of other things going on in his life that meant he wanted to focus on his music. But Doc, have a word with yourself. You're supposed to be inspiring people in this community and promoting mental health.
Be too hard on yourself. Sir Doc has built up his ability to hold tension from many years of marathon sessions. He uses tantric yoga and strategically swallowed brandy to avoid pausing the sexy video for sometimes hours at a time. Have you checked out his 3-hour potato meditation? He performed that without spilling a drop of fluid. I meant tears of laughter. What sort of fluid did you think? Get your mind out of the gutter, you cheeky little ninja turtle.
When I'm screaming to be taking the throne.
Public health announcement. Please do not swallow strategic... What was that? Please do not take strategic swallows of brandy in a effort to prolong your sexual activity. Instead, please visit your local general practitioner, doctor or pharmacy where you can be prescribed medication for the nation. Yay!
And I'm a demon Morgan Freeman when I'm flipping the flow. I got that Shawshank, shake it back in the bone.
Personally, I prefer the Arctic Monkeys over Kaiser Chiefs, although they only call me when they are high. And I don't think Scooby-Doo would ever ghost a groupie. He's too much a dirty dog to pass an opportunity like that. And speaking of high, don't
Doc, I don't make the rules, mate. No animals in the dungeon. How many times? First Lube Gate with King, and now this?
Well, he is too much of a dirty dog. I mean, we all know Scooby. We all know what he was doing behind the scenes. Velma. We know it. The masses might not know it, but we know it. Scooby and Velma were getting shaggy in the back seat of the Mystery Machine.
Dog to pass an opportunity like that.
That was a double. Or should I say triple?
And speaking of high,
Menage a
don't
trois.
even
Good.
get me started on those Scooby snacks.
Damn, Jean-Claude Van Damme, put on the red light, please, Roxanne. You said I'm a dick when I get out of hand. You look quite fit with my dick in your hand.
I have lost count of the times Ren has mentioned his penis. That reminds me of a joke. A woman weightlifter goes to the doctor, not me, a real doctor with certificates they didn't print themselves. The woman says I've been taking steroids and now I've grown a cock. Anabolic? Asks the doctor. No, the woman replies. Just the cock. Get it? Anabolic? Anabolic? Oh, forget it.
It was much easier to hide behind Disco Doc and make inappropriate jokes that may no longer be seen as politically correct. Now I have to sit here and look you in the face, sort of, and justify myself, perhaps. Look, I go to CrossFit 5-6 times a week. Did I mention it? CrossFit, 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 CrossFit. It's not a cult. Honest, go to CrossFit. Oh, where was I? Listen, point is I go to the gym a lot and I see a lot of females lifting much fucking heavier than I can. And gender really has nothing to do with it. And then what else did he say? Look, the latter joke was just a play on words. Anabolic steroids and a bollock. Now, I got told in the comments that that word doesn't necessarily translate to a global audience outside of the UK. The word bollock means ball, as in testicle in the UK. But also we say, oh, bollocks, which just means, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Not again. Oh, bollocks, for fuck's sake. So now you know.
Anabolic. Guys, it's anabolic. Like, anabolic.
Jump on the bit of my comma.
He actually found another meaning there, and a ball look, because probably he wasn't familiar with the UK term bollock. Nice. Another triple. Triples everywhere. Menage a trois coming out of our orifices. It's a good day in the office.
I run London, I'm the king of the bongo.
Or should that be a good day in the orifice? Ba-dum-tsh.
Bongo bong, and I'm flipping the shit like a swanton bomb. Are you dizzy? Are you dumb?
Hang on a minute. I still haven't got over your reaction to that last joke.
Why you gotta call me out like that, Doc? Fucking asshole.
Hang on a minute. I still haven't got over your reaction to that last joke. It was funny, biatch. Okay, how about this one? What do you call a bodybuilder with a big penis? A beginner.
Usa, find your mantra, bring it down.
Is it me, or am I losing it over Ian Taylor, completely losing it over Sir Doc, losing it over Ren's losing it? Ah, I love the smell of Renception in the morning.
So do I, Mrs. Doc. And actually, no, it's Carl, the real Disco Doc, completely losing it over you, Mrs. Doc, completely losing it over Ian Taylor, who's completely losing it over Disco Doc, losing it over Ren's losing it. Yeah. What I'd really like to see is vibe reactions or brain squeeze reacting to this and continuing This crazy motherfucking Renception. It's long overdue, I think. A nice Renception chain. What do you reckon? Let me know, let them know in the comments.
He said a beginner.
Hey, just wait a sec. Wait, let me catch my breath. I'm about to go beast mode. I'm about to go Macbeth.
Fucking the rapping, I got the rhythm, I'm back on the map, I'm rapping and rapping, no cap, I'm ripping and dripping, in fact, it's tripping, he's slipping, I'm so prolific, I'm flipping the track the quickest in Britain, I got precision when spitting the fight, come with the rhythm and giving the flow, coast to coast, I boast to be the most explosive, you know.
The only reason I don't think this is Ren is because of how much they had to blur out the video.
How can you stop it there? Of all the places in the whole fucking track.
To actually like do whatever their purpose was with copyrights and stuff like that. Like this video is very, very blurred out. And I just don't think that Ren would have to do that. So I feel like it's one of his buddies or something, like a big fan.
Yes, Ian. Everyone knows that Ren is a tight-ass copyright striker and never lets reactors show his videos, meaning they have to blur him out. Oh, wait.
I got precision when spitting the fight, come with the rhythm and giving the flow, coast to coast, I boast to be the most explosive, you know, psychosis I get when I start to spit.
And when the beat drops like this,
I'm losing it.
In case you didn't catch everything Ren said in that triple, it was. Come
It was a quadruple, but continue.
with the rhythm and give him the flow coast to coast.
What? Doc.
I'm losing it.
In case you didn't catch everything Ren said in that triple, it was. Come with the rhythm and give him the flow coast to coast. I boast to be the most explosive, you know. Psychosis I get when I start to spit.
Yo, Doc got bars, dude. Doc got bars, bro. Can we collab? I feel like he's still small enough. Like, we could collab, make a whole song.
Come on then.
You and Sir Doc could collab and make a whole song, yes. Or you could enter into an epic rap battle with him, raising money for charity along the way. Of course, your community has already suggested that to you several times, I have seen it. But so far you have been too chicken to take him up. And unfortunately we don't speak poultry round here.
Boast to be the most explosive, you know.
I mean, who wouldn't listen to that beautiful voice, right?
Psychosis I get when I start to spit. And when the beat drops like this, I'm losing it. There you go. Don't say I never give you anything.
All he did was say it. All he did was say the bar. He didn't provide any context. He didn't provide any reasoning. He just said the same thing. Oh, I get it. It's poking fun at reactors who do that.
Now he's starting to get it.
Not poking fun, merely pointing out. It's all love. Well, it's all love. There's room for every single reaction channel. I truly believe that. It was merely pointing out that some reactors choose as a delivery style to add a lot more value. I mean in terms of breaking down the bars like Nox does, for example, or bringing in new people to watch High Ren for the 50,000th time like my dear friend Black Pegasus. There's different ways, depending on your USP and your community and your audience, that you can bring value. Some reactors choose to do a 4-minute reaction to a 3-minute song, which is literally just them bobbing along and smiling and saying, yay, I'm a super fan, please subscribe to me. And they get hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I'm not bitter at all, honest.
See, I told you he was a clever little turkey, despite what the others say.
For those of you guys who didn't know, basically what Ren just said was suck my dick times 2. And those were the bars. Incredible stuff. We're hearing incredible stuff here, okay?
Not sure why he turned into a newsreader from New York during a tsunami, but hey.
Right, I'm a werewolf out in the moonlight. I'm a blood-sucking parasite. I'm a digital vampire terabyte. On a new hype, I'ma orbit the earth like a satellite. sex and violence glamorized. Tarantino flow, no lullaby. Tom Cruise down the street, vanilla sky. With my sword, I'm the very last samurai. It's a mission impossible, make it out alive. Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Do you feel my vibe?
I too can string together a bunch of cultural references to make some sick bars.
Go on, Doc.
Here we go. One day in the human centipede. My not.
No, Doc, please don't do it.
Did I go there?
Please don't do it.
Did I?
Please don't do it.
He's begging the doc not to do it, and yet he's still reaching for his tiny knob to flick it and keep the action going. I don't see what the problem is. From how Sir Doc described it, The Human Centipede is a charming little home movie about the interconnectedness of human beings. There's a common thread running through us all, if we just stick together through thick and through thin. It gives me a nice warm glow just thinking about it.
One day in the human centipede.
Some sick bars. Here we go. One day in the human centipede. My knot slips so I wait and bleed.
Slipknot?
Ian, hold it together. You're a professional streamer. You know what you're doing. You know, you have 40 people watching you. You can't lose your shit, Ian. You need to stay calm and stay prepared. All right? This is a very serious reaction. Okay? Okay, Ian?
We go. One day in the human centipede. My knot slips so I wait and bleed. A life of Brian and I'm blessed Prince Volton. Then in a flash call me Gordon.
Flash Gordon?
Stop. Stop. The atrocities within those. The references don't make sense, Doc.
I called on a
But they make kind of sense, which makes them fucked up.
gopher from the 80s. Harass me, call me Calvin. I was acceptable in the. Fuck this.
The amount of parody.
Calvin. I was acceptable in the. Fuck this.
I'm fucking it up like I made it. Sometimes stuck in the rock, but I break it. Come twice, busting a knot, you can't fake it. Fuck my luck, it's about to double up non-stop. I'm Drake, I'm about to stop the clock on lock. I break and chop the rhythm up. I make the music just to hype them up. Yes, my brother love each other, I'm an agent undercover. Who's that Mr. Lover? I'm the baddest motherfucker. Beep, bye, both on shit. When the beat, wait. Come like venom. Spotlight, gown.
Red light, green light, red light.
Gown, empty chamber.
All right, guys. So you're saying that if I were to include super blurry versions of the music videos, you would still watch? I'm just asking if for copyright purposes. I'll never do that. I'll never do it.
I didn't comment on that earlier, so no, it wasn't for copyright purposes. Ren allows copyright as Ren gives reactors copyright, as Mrs. Doc was saying, or he doesn't claim copyright. He waives it. The reason for the super blurry small picture, it was very deliberate. Small because I wanted it to fit on the couch, and so it really looked like this was a musician or artist coming to Doc's office, therapy room, to sit on the couch, to lie on the couch, or stand or jump or dance, whatever, and receive a session, a back and forth from the lyrics of the artist to Doc's response, and vice versa. And the blurriness really was because, it was a commentary on the fact that so many reactors, to get around copyright in order to be able to potentially monetize reaction videos, were having to sometimes, I don't know if you remember, actually turn the video upside down, back to front, inside out, as it were, and make it blurry and make it tiny in the little corner there. All of those things are things that reactors have had to do, jump through hoops to try and not even monetize sometimes, but just stop a reaction from being banned in different countries and markets and so on. And so it's more about commentary on that really than actually trying to do that myself. Again, layer upon layer of parody and commentary and insight, as Ian just said.
Kick that shit like David Beckham. Bristol, Brighton, London, Peckham. Kill this shit, man, what you reckon?
Did you know? The creator of Squid Games began working on it over a decade ago, but felt that society wasn't ready. When Netflix eventually bought the rights, he said, after about 12 years, the world has changed into a place where such peculiar, Violent survival stories are actually welcomed. I don't know about all that. Tom and Jerry was pretty fucking violent.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's like a lot of things that were pretty fucked up beforehand. I feel like that's a little bit of a snobby artist being like, I don't think the world is ready for my body of work. I think that I should wait. And then he waited and then Netflix bought him and he was like,
Hey Pluto, welcome to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'm not sure what that was either, sorry. I might cut that out, or I might leave it for your entertainment. Dubious use of the word entertainment, but hey, let's go.
oh, you said several $1 million? Well, I guess I'll take that. The world must be ready by now.
And I once saw a Punch and Judy puppet show on Weymouth Beach that was like watching a Christmas special of EastEnders after half a G of the white stuff.
Half a G of the white stuff. That's a pretty big number. That's a pretty big amount.
Especially given that he was talking about ketamine, not cocaine.
For one person who does not partake often.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Now all my cokeheads are going to be like,
all my cokeheads. That's quite the rallying call there, Ian. Well, they do say it's important to know your target market and address them directly. Good for you.
oh man, no, that's not even it.
I feel like that wouldn't be such a quite a successful Beyonce song. All my cokeheads, all my cokeheads, all my cokeheads, all my cokeheads, put your hands up, 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 up. Yeah, okay. I'll stick to the reactions.
Anything, I take an 8-ball in a day. Fuck you. First of all, get healthy, okay? Figure out your life.
Back on my bullshit, did you see what I did there? New kid on the block, flip the drop of the music. I twist it, beat it, abuse it. Ren, back once again. Pop one, pop two, drop three men. Click, click, pop one again. Pop myself in the head for revenge. I'm sick with the flow, I'm lit with the roll. This shit takes a go. Oh no, you know I'm locomoto. My locomotive is making me blow and come up. Take a risk a lot and then I burn up. I'm the Godzilla of the come up. I'm a gorilla in the jungle. I'm losing it. Switch the flow, I can't get it. I'm Mr. Cool, I'm very, very
Good, it's big in the hood. It's big like a bear in the woods.
It's good, and I've understood.
Do I have a losing it reaction that I can direct people to show that I actually know something about music and that I'm not just a memer? Because
I don't know.
I have not provided anything of substance for this. I think I reacted to this at one point.
That I am the one to make the world look, and I am the one to make the world shook, and I am the one for history books.
This biatch flips his flow more than the Amazon River in the rainy season.
Stop.
He switches it up more than a price-matching retailer on Amazon Prime Day.
Stop.
Kill it when I'm running the game, I'm in the four-door Ford when I'm back in my lane, and I'm a Mordor Lord. The night school will rain, and the floorboards, walls and windows will shade. The rhythm, the rebel, the bass and the treble, the angel, the devil, you're not on my level. I'm very untackled, I'm very disheveled, I'm less in the mantle, just check my credentials. Wait, just wait a sec. Wait, let me catch my breath. I'm about to go beast mode. I'm about to go Macbeth.
Yes!
Go on, Red.
That convinces me that it's not Ren. He didn't talk about the Macbeth line. That convinces me that it's not Ren, because that was a deep-ass line with like...
Yes, because every other fucking reactor out there brought that up. What am I going to say? I'm going to say about Macbeth and Shakespeare. I'm going to say about Macbeth and throwing fucking frisbees around. Been there, done that.
5 meanings, one of the best ones in the song, and nobody... And he's not talking about it. That means it's not Ren, guys.
Haha, like Ren would give away all his secrets for such an infamous line. That would be way too obvious. Do try to keep up, Ian dear.
It's one of his homies.
Wait. I kill a track with full ambition, wiping out the opposition, stocking up on ammunition, competition, demolition, definition, musicians, Stevie Wonder, superstition, repetition. I'm a fishing kiddie with a disposition. Top, I chop the fuck up like a cosmetician, reignition, I condition tracks with my rapping vision, reposition, step the fuck back, cause I'm on a mission. Fisher.
Well, I thought that was a great song, despite the lack of the promised Fisher rap. Where
Despite the lack of the promised Fisher rap.
were all the dry dock whores? Anyway, Ren has some cheek taking some
Where were all the dry dock whores?
I miss Ian very much.
one else's music, adding a few words of his own, and calling it his own work. You would never catch me doing something like that. So tune in next time for more completely original content created entirely by yours truly. God bless the rules of fair use, biatches. Hello and welcome back.
Wait. The Reniverse is real. Ren Reactor reacts to Ren Reactor, Dan Wheeler Show, Disco Talk. Fuck. Dude, I swear to God, if I end up on this motherfucker's website, dude, I'm gonna be wearing this. Oh no.
Gotcha. Twice now.
No. I played myself.
Overall, Ian Taylor proved himself a worthy adversary of Doc.
Yeah.
His sense of humor is impeccable and his laughter more infectious than genital warts.
Facts.
If you haven't already subscribed to him, please do so now.
Do it.
And if you happen to pass our new Patreon site on the way, then stop by and, say hello. Bye for now, you gorgeous humans.
Do you know what? Mrs. Doc mentioned Patreon there, and I just launched the site at the time a year ago. I'm really shit. I'm really rubbish at self-promotion. The fact remains that if it hadn't been for such loyal support through Patreon, then it would have been very hard to justify continuing this channel for as long as I have. And by justifying, I mean justifying it to the real Mrs. Doc and my kids, my son and my daughter, given the amount of time and effort it takes, and therefore sacrifice is a big fucking word. I'm not about to throw it around because of a YouTube channel, but you know, the amount of choices and decisions that we've had to make around spending time on this versus other things. It helps to cover the costs for various software and hardware and all of that, and me to continue to do reactions, to maintain the Discord community, to support people in terms of bringing together other reaction channels and trying to lift the tide and trying to build the community in a really cohesive way. So you see, when I take money in Patreon out of the equation, I'm able to talk passionately about all that stuff. But it's the Patreon that is the key to unlocking and continuing to keep on with all of that great stuff. So pop along to the Patreon, why don't you? If you can support a few quid a month or a few dollars a month to help support me as one of your, I hope, favourite creators, then please do so. If not, it's all good. It's all gravy. Bye for now, beautiful humans, chickens, disco biscuits, renegades, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever you choose to identify as. I love you. We love you. Peace.